This was a tweet that had a lot of interaction today. I've made it clear many a time that I do not like Anna Kasparian. Now, I don't know what it is about her. Maybe it's the fact that she's shrill and unlikable. Is that sexist? Is it sexist to call a woman shrill? She, in particular, is shrill. I don't say it for everybody. There's only two women I've really ever called shrill. One is Hillary Clinton. One is Anna Kasparian. Anna Kasparian is one shrill. And when I hear her talk, I just go like, ugh. But I could probably look past that if what she said was actually intelligent. But most of the time, it's just plainly not, you know? And here's another time where it's just plainly not. It says, I am a woman. Please don't ever refer to me as a person with a uterus, birthing person, or person who menstruates. How do people not realize how degrading this is? You can support the transgender community without doing this. All right. Now, in fairness to Anna Kasparian here, she does make it clear that she is not trying to upset or offend trans people with this commentary. She is trying to make it clear that, like, she feels like she's still being supportive here. But the problem is, she's really not being supportive. Because, first of all, have you ever heard any person really talk about women as birthing persons or persons with a uterus or person who menstruates? All of these are things that have been said by like a handful of academics and some medical professionals that are struggling to come up with a term that doesn't exclude trans people from the discussion. Because and I think Anna Kasparian will agree that trans women are women. She claims to be trans supportive, so she has to agree trans women are women. So if you agree trans women are women, then there are women who do not have a uterus. There are women who cannot give birth. There are women who do not menstruate. So that being said, there are instances where just using the word woman as a catch-all to refer, and by the way, because there are trans men, there are men who can do all those things. There are men with a uterus, with a ability to give birth, and who do menstruate. Although I think long enough on testosterone will pretty much kill the menstruation. But anyway, so we can no longer really use this language in the same way we did before in certain scenarios. But like really, for the most part, it's not all that confusing. And there are not really too many people who have adopted this language like person with a uterus, birthing person, or person who menstruates. But when that language is used, when that language does come up, maybe just don't be such a little crybaby about it. Because how is it really hurting you? You say it's degrading, right? How is birthing person a degrading term? It isn't. There's nothing wrong with being a person who is birthing, right? There's nothing wrong with being a person who has a uterus. There's nothing wrong with being a person who... None of these are insults. None of these are like disparaging you. So how is it degrading? Everyone knows you're a woman. No one's taking away your identity as a woman. No one's saying Anna Kasparian is not a woman. She is instead a person with a uterus. Like if that was what was going on, if people are trying to say you can no longer use the word woman from now on, you are a person with a uterus, then I could understand the sentiment. If that was what was going on here, this would make sense. But since that's not what's going on here, what are you talking about? Why are you freaking out about this? Who gives a rat's ass? Practically no one uses this language, and when they do, their heart's in the right place, so shut up. It is degrading if you perceive it as being reduced to reproductive function in society. Sure. But in the instances where that terminology is used, it's always used when there is some sort of like medical utility to its usage, right?